I don't care if you don't. Okay, I love them. Okay, all right. I got these from good old Dollar Tree. These really my daughters. Okay, my youngest daughter, who is 6 years old. Okay, she left them in the house, and you know what? I'm feeling in the cherry, brightful, optimistic, uh, happy, excited, enthusiasm, okay, type move. Okay, all right, and that's why I'm wearing them. Okay, listen, I wanted to come on here to say, why don't you believe in yourself? Okay, all right. Why don't you believe in yourself? Honey, when you just look at these glasses, it just brings your inner child out. Okay, all right. Now, if you hate him, on these glasses, then that's a you problem. But let's get into the video. Why don't you believe in yourself? A belief is something that you continuously think over and over and over and over again. Okay. The belief that you can't make it, that success don't look like you, that you don't deserve it. I am here to tell you that is the goddamn bold face, okay? A bold face goddamn lie, okay? All right. Now, you can be successful and you will be successful. And hopefully after this video, you will start moving in a different way. Okay, that's the goal of this video. Okay, the goal of this video is to get you up off your booty. Okay, get you up off your booty and start, even if you only listening to people. Okay, you don't always have to be around people that are successful, because if you are around, if there's no one in your circle or no one that you are close to in your family that you could be around, okay, at this point in time, you could go on right here, YouTube, and you can watch people who literally turn the cards that they was dealt and made the best out of it. Okay, let me say that again. You could go on YouTube, and the people who you had, the people that once upon a time, they was in your predicament, the predicament that you're in right now. You can watch their YouTube videos, and it will encourage you. It will get you to start understanding that success do look like you, and that it is, if it is possible for one, there it is possible for many. And I really, really want you to understand it, and I really want you to get there. Because the truth of the matter is, the reason why you don't believe in yourself is because somebody came along and they told you that you was you was incapable, that you could never do this or whatever it is like that. They told you those things and you believe them, and therefore you are living someone else's belief systems. They're not even yours, okay? They're not even your belief systems, but you are living someone else's belief systems. And the reason why you're living someone else's belief systems, because what they have told you, it could have been somebody that you really, really loved and cared for dearly, and they done came and told you that the reason why you could never be successful is because success don't look like you. Oh, child, and that was a darn lie. They done told you that not you. Hey, you're gonna be successful. You never graduated from high school, honey. Let me tell you something, okay? Only the people that I listen to, okay? Majority of them didn't even finish high school, and guess what? They own several businesses, okay? And you out here listening to people that's telling you because you didn't finish school that you could never be successful. They are telling you because you didn't grow up this way or because you don't know certain people, you could never be successful. Honey, I am here to tell you that is a goddamn lie, okay? Look at my eyes. Okay, I want you to see it. That is a darn lie, okay? And the more you listen to those people and the more you be around those people, you're gonna believe what they say, okay? Because let me tell you something. There's a conscious mind and a subconscious mind. And the subconscious, it cannot reject. Okay, but the conscious mind is the intellectual mind, and what you constantly hear over and over and over again, and you accept it as that being your reality. Guess what? Ooh, child, 95 or 98% of the day, guess what? You are operating from your subconscious mind. You don't even know why you do some of the shit you do. You just on autopilot. And then you wonder why your life is chaotic. You wonder why your life is up in charades. That is why I am here telling you why. Okay? It is because the way you view yourself. Okay? So what I'm going to need you to do is this. Okay? I want you to go to anybody that's out there and you are living this life that you absolutely despise. Okay, you live in a life, and it is okay to be in a certain spot in your life and you do not like it. That is okay. Stop feeling like it's wrong for you to want to better your life. It's wrong for you to want more. Stop feeling like it's wrong for you to want to go different places. It's wrong for you to want to become wealthy. Stop feeling that way. It is not wrong. That is your goddamn birthright. Your birthright is goddamn abundance. I am here to tell you. Let me throw the shades back on, okay? I am here to tell you, okay? Abundance is your goddamn birthright. And as long as you are going through this here life, thinking that you can't, thinking that you won't, thinking that not you, okay, not this specific time, maybe later on down the road, why not right now? Okay, I'm here to tell you, why not right now? Okay, all the excuses that you're giving, it is just prolonging your success for you and your damn family. Okay, all the excuses that you continuously give throughout the day and say, oh, it can't happen. I was in my room not too long ago because I just did a video, a Walmart video. Make sure you guys go check that out, okay? And the Dollar Tree video. It ain't posted yet. I got to edit the videos. But I was in my room, right? First of all, I'm extremely excited about life. Okay, I am so excited about life. First of all, we almost monetized again. Okay, second time around, we almost monetized again, and this time is adding ads on our videos, and I am so ecstatic. I am so excited, and it is all because you guys tuned in. First of all, it's because of me, because I showed up and started doing the videos, and then it's because of you guys, because you was watching the videos, and I am here to thank each and every one of you guys for watching the videos. Okay, I am so grateful. But I need 100 more watch hours, okay? And we're gonna do that. Let's do that this week, okay? Let's do that this week, okay? I want you to win so bad, okay? Because I know you deserve it. Okay, and I don't give a damn what your background is like or what you didn't finish. All those things is irrelevant. Okay, because when you made a contract to come to this here planet, okay, you did in school and all these different things what society tells you need to have in order for you to be successful. That is not right. That is not true. Okay, that is not true. Not at all. Only thing you need to do is work with these here universal laws. And be mindful of your thinking. You can always tell what type of vibration what kind of vibration, what kind of vibe you're on. Okay, how you vibing, you can always tell. And the reason how you can tell is what your mood is like. Okay, are you frustrated? Okay, are you constantly complaining? Okay, are you always walking around with an attitude? Okay, being so rude. All right. Are you operating in so much fear, depressed, low vibration? Okay. High vibration, you are optimistic about life. You are excited about life. All right, wait, hold on, chill. Let me read these comments. Okay, wait. And they teach us to stray away from God. God is within. That's right. While all these self-destructive patterns, I finally made it to another live. Okay, Brown. Okay, all right. It's not that I don't believe I know my limitations. It's called self-awareness. All right, wait, hold on, child. Hold on, child. Okay, the little lamb. All right, you said it's not that you don't believe you know your limitations. It's called self-awareness. Let me tell you something. What's your limitations? Because I don't have no limitations. I don't put limitations on myself. Let me throw my shades back on. Let me throw the shades. I don't put limitations on myself. Now, whether other people say what I can do or what I can't do, but I be goddamn if I tell my damn self 1 second, one goddamn second, what I can't do. I go after what I know I can do. I go after that, and I go after what I want to do. Okay, all right. But I don't put no goddamn and yes, awareness is very good because with awareness you can change your goddamn life. But if you say that, it's not, let me read the comment again. Okay, it's not that I don't believe. Okay, I know my limitations. It's called self-awareness. I don't know, but one thing I do know, okay, if you saying you know your limitations, to me, that sounds like a contradiction. Okay, all right. I don't put no limitations on myself. I would never put limitations on myself. Now, somebody else could put limitations on me, but I would never tell myself, oh, you can't do that. What? I don't give a damn if I don't know how to do it. I will never tell myself that. Never. Never. Let me tell you guys something. Okay. Every day, I write my goals down. Every day. Let me give you guys a perfect example. When I started doing YouTube, right? I never, and this I'm talking about 6.5 years ago. Okay. Recently I came back to YouTube because I got another download. Like when you know what your purpose is, but you may step away from it, okay, and go somewhere else and do your purpose because somebody else probably, I don't even want to say because somebody else told you, but you step away from your purpose and you start doing something, you start going towards what happened with me. I went to another platform, right? And I was on that platform for 6.5 years. And my intuition, when I got the download to make videos, it was always for me to do the videos on YouTube, right? And recently I came back to YouTube 2 years. 2 years ago, I came back to YouTube. And I really, really started being, really, really serious about it. Okay. Not allowing what shows up on the outside to affect me. Okay. And this is, for people out there that make content, or maybe you don't make content. Okay. You could be doing something for a period of time, right? Let me drink my tea, my herbal tea. 1 second. Look, you could be doing something for a period of time. And it seems like you're not receiving the crop, right? Like you're not getting your crop. It's like the farmer, right? And you may feel like a part of you may feel frustrated because you're like, damn, I'm doing this work, whatever it is, like that, right? But it's a mind game. It really is a mind game. Okay. If you keep on putting the seeds out, you will manifest the crop. That is just universal law. Is universal law. Okay. And the way you know you believe and you have faith is because of persistence. If you didn't believe, you didn't have faith, you wouldn't keep showing up. Okay. Now, what I started doing was, instead of me being focused on, oh, my videos or whatever it is like that, is people watching the videos, or, look how many people watching the videos, whatever. I tell you guys to be around people that are successful, people that's doing the same exact thing that you say you desire to do. Okay. And how you be around these people, you can invest in yourself. That's what I did. Okay. So I took a content creator, a YouTuber. Um, I had I don't care about likes. I do it for God regardless. I have more health problems getting in my way. Okay. All right. Um the Little Lamb. If I could recommend something, I would cause you say you have more health problems getting in your way. We got to be mindful of the language that we use. Okay. Um I would highly recommend Prosperity Bible. Highly recommend it. And if you don't want to get the Prosperity Bible, there's a book. It's called The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Shen. A phenomenal read. A phenomenal read. And if you don't want to get that book, you go also listen to the audio on YouTube. Okay? The Game of Life and How to Play It. And if some people out there, okay, is thinking that life is not a game, I don't know what to tell you, and I don't have time to get into all of that right now. Okay. But when I was showing up doing the videos, okay, and it's not about I do the videos because you said, I do it, I don't do it for the likes, I do it for God. When I started, I didn't do it for the likes. It's never for the likes, because if it was ever for the likes or the money or anything, I've been in this thing for 6.5 years, going on 7. Okay. And I got a download for me to make the videos. Okay. And so after you making the videos, it's just human nature for you to say, damn, I'm putting the content out or whatever. It's just human nature. Okay. And so what wound up happening was I got a download. I just did a water fast for 7 days. And I had got a download for me to buy this content creator bundle. Well, not her bundle, but her mindset class. And so I brought the mindset class. It was the last 5 days or whatever it is like that. Because I was off social media, for those 7 days. Wasn't watching television, was off of social media, wasn't eating nothing, just drinking water. Okay. And after my fast, I had got a download, for me to do this class, this mindset class, okay, with this content creator, Peach McIntyre. Now, Peach McIntyre, she has a much larger following. And that's why I say, you want to be around people that, one, that could relate to you, that you can relate to, okay? They once were where you currently are. 1. 2, they are now successful. Okay. So you want to be around people like that. And then 3, you listen to them, but ultimately you listen to yourself. And I had got that from Kevin Tredone, okay, who was part of the Brotherhood. And so what I did was, I invested into the thing, and that mindset class, it really, and I can understand why I got the download for me to invest in myself with that class, because it really put things into perspective. Okay. What I started doing was I started writing my goals down each and every day. Okay, I tell you guys, each and every day I write my goals down. No matter what is going on, I write my goals down, and I make sure I hit my goals. 1 second. So that was from well, that's today's goals. And then this is my gratitude list. I stay with it right in a gratitude list. Okay. If you are in gratitude, you're not in lack. Okay, so if throughout the day you thinking about what you don't have and all the things you don't have or what you feel you're lacking, which you're really not lacking anything. But if you are, you know, throughout the day you thinking about that, every time you tend to think about that, change your focus and think about what you're grateful for, what you currently do have. Okay, if you have food in the fridge, okay, that's something to be grateful for. If you have a home to an apartment to stay in, there's something grateful to be, you know, at least you have an apartment, okay? If you are you know, if you have a vehicle, okay, there's something to be grateful. Is many things in your life that you should be grateful for, okay? I don't care if you just have one shirt, at least you have a shirt, okay? There's many things in your life to be grateful for. And if you start changing your mindset and start paying attention what you do have and what you should be grateful for, okay, your life is going to start changing. So I write a gratitude journal each and every morning. Okay. Now, right here, hold on, child. Wait, hold on now. Oh, honey, I'm going to the right here are my goals from yesterday, and I meant to cross out visualize, okay, 3 times because I visualize 3 times out the day, right? So every day I write my goals each and every day. Hey Tracy, peace to you, baby, peace to you, peace to you. Each and every day I write my goals. So if you go throughout this book, you will see, you know, every day my goals are written down every single day, you know, and I study each and every day. Okay. So one of the things I'm going to say is this. The reason why you think it's not possible for you is because you're not hanging around or you're not, you know, watching anything that is inspiring you in a way where as though you start looking at your life and saying, you know what, it's possible for me too. I remember I told you guys this story, and let me just, you know, I remember I used to watch Lifetime a lot, right? And I remember there wasn't too many people that looked like me on Lifetime movie networks. Okay, it wasn't a whole lot of people. It was, you know, a lot of people that were white, okay, and had these big mansions and stuff like that. And I would watch the Lifetime movie networks and I would be like, damn, you know, you know, at that time, you know, working at the job and stuff. And I would just be like, damn, I guess I never, you know, I won't be able to have this lifetime, right? And somewhere along the line, I was sort of, you know, like negotiate with myself. Well, at least you got a job, right? Well, you know, you may not be doing what you want to do, but at least you got a job, okay? Or at least you got this. Agreed. I was stuck on lifetime as well. Yes, okay, yes, right. And so, and then we gotta wonder why we tend to think some of the things that we was thinking, because if you watching that all day long, okay, you gonna be thinking the guy you with is cheating. You know, it's so many things you would start thinking. Okay, so what wound up happening was, when I had got into personal development, it was this phenomenal sister. Okay, beautiful, absolutely beautiful, Lisa Nichols. Okay, and I remember that was the first sister that I really seen that I could really, really relate to. Okay, absolutely gorgeous. You know, you could tell she speak from her heart, and she is really, really, you know, the service that she provide is really, really for your breakthrough. Okay, and very transparent. And I remember it was a few videos early on that I would watch her videos, and it would give me the courage to make certain videos, okay, and inspire me to make certain videos. And I remember I watched her video, and this is what I mean by you do not have to be around, you know, maybe no one in your family are successful. And when I mean successful, I mean like they, it's one thing that they make money and stuff like that, but do they do what they absolutely love? That's what I mean when I say successful. I mean, do the person that that you could be around, are they doing what they absolutely love? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, do they wake up ecstatic about life? Do they wake up enthusiastic about life? Are they excited? Are they upbeat? You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. And so I remember I was so inspired, and I can see this in my mind as if it was today. I was in Newark. Okay, some of you guys don't know what Newark is. Okay, it's like 2 towns away from me. Okay, yeah, 2 or 3 towns away from me. I was in Newark, New Jersey, and I was driving over there. I believe I went to go pick my mother up, and I had just went to get my children something to eat, right, from Burger King. It was like breakfast. It was the French toast sticks at Burger King. And I'm listening to Lisa Nichols, and I'm getting so pumped up. I'm getting so fired up. I'm driving. At that time, I had a 2012 Santa Fe, okay, a Hyundai Santa Fe. And I'm getting so pumped up, right? Like I'm getting so, because I could see it. I can see exactly how my life is going to be designed by me, right? And as I'm listening to Lisa Nichols, I'm so fired up. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's possible. She did it. It's possible for me. And Lisa Nichols, like when you listen to her videos, it's gonna motivate you to get you up off your ass. And she's not a motivational speaker. She's not a inspirational speaker. She's a damn transformation speaker. So let's be clear on that. Okay. She's a transformational coach. Okay. And so as I'm listening to her, I'm getting fired up. I turn to my mother. Okay, my mother is in the passenger seat, and I turn to my mother and I'm like, Ma, I am going to see this lady. Okay. Didn't have a clue on how, okay. Didn't even know where the next place she was speaking at. Didn't know where the next place, Lisa Nichols was speaking at. But I was so goddamn fired up. Honey, when I tell you I was fired up, okay, I was ready to make some radical action, some radical changes, okay, make some radical changes and do some radical action. I was ready, okay. I did not need to have it all figured out. I put it out in the ether. I said, you know what? I am going to meet this queen, okay. I'm going to meet her, right? And this is how it works. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it works, all right? Because I want you to get this. I want you to get this. Now, I did a few Lisa Nichols online. She would have like different programs, online, right? And I remember this one particular day. I was in my car and I was doing Uber. Matter of fact, I got an email from Lisa Nichols because I had subscribed so I could get her email, like be on her email list, like whenever she's having events and stuff. Damn it, I wonder if that paper is still in here. This would be so dope if it is. I don't think it's in here. God damn it. That would have been so dope. Oh my goodness. That would have been dope. But I got an email, right? Now I had took now this is the thing when I say radical action. Now imagine this, picture this. I had just took Bob Proctor's program. That program was $7,500. Okay. And it was for 6 months. Yeah, I believe, 6 months. This is what I mean by I want to change. Okay. Now we can talk about, oh, I'm gonna change. I want change. You can talk about that all goddamn day. But you know how you know if you really want change when you start doing radical action. Okay. So I did buy Proctor's program. I paid it off 7,500. Okay, I paid that program off, and then after that, Lisa Nichols has a program, right? And it was called Speak and Write to Make Millions. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna do this program. I'm doing it, right? I had got the email, but before I did that program, she had something else. It was like it was free. It was free, and then she had the Speak and Write to Make Millions. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go to that. Okay. Now, my income tax check. Okay. I wasn't really dependent on it so much, right? But I was doing Uber. I said, you know what? I pay with it with Uber, right? And I believe, was it $500? I believe it was like $500. And then of course I have to pay for my flight, because it was in Santa Monica. Was it Santa Monica? No, in California. Or is it Santa Fe? I think Santa Fe. Honey, I'm getting confused. Okay, one of them. Okay. So I had I paid for the event, right? Because I said, you know what? I want to go to her event. Remember what I said. Now this was months before. Not years, okay, months before. I turned to my mother, okay. My mother's in the passenger. Just picture, just walk with me down memory lane, okay. I'm driving, okay. I'm driving, all right. You can't tell me nothing, by the way. Where my shades at, okay? Because somebody need to really get what the hell I'm saying out here, okay. Where my goddamn shades at? Well, my daughter shades, okay, because I really want you to get this, okay, and I sometimes, the shades just make it do what it do, okay. Now, okay, and you try to tell me something, okay. Now listen, okay, hold on, child, they falling off. Wait 1 second, child. Okay, that's better. All right, that's better. Now walk, now go down memory lane with me here, okay? All right. Now come with me. Now I'm in Newark, okay? Newark. 2 towns away from me, 2 towns over, okay? And I'm driving, okay? I went and picked my mama up. Now, took my children to BK, Burger King, have it your goddamn way, all right? Now, I went and got them some French toast sticks. All right, you know those French toast sticks. Now, not for nothing, okay? The Burger King French toast sticks, they tasty, okay? They tasty. Let me get back to it. Now, I'm listening to Lisa Nichols. I'm getting pumped up. I'm getting fired up, okay? Because this is a sister, someone I can relate to, okay? Not for nothing, but she's a sister and I can relate to her. She comes from the same exact thing where I come from. And I said, you know what? I'm so inspired. I turned to my mother. My mother, she riding shotgun, okay? I turned to my mama. I'm like, I'm going to see her. And my mother is sitting there. She's like, Now, my mama, she probably in her mind probably was like, you ain't, I don't know, right? But my mama, she would never say, like, how would you do that? She wouldn't say that. Like, even if she somewhere, she probably felt like, how the hell you gonna do? She wouldn't say that. She wouldn't say that to you, okay? And so I'm like, I'm going to see her, Ma. Like, I'm serious. I'm going to see her. And my mother was like, yeah. And I'm like, Ma, I'm serious. I'm going to see her. A few months later, okay, I receive an email. Speak and Write to Make Millions. Lisa Nichols. I said, oh my goodness. Okay. Now, I was over excited. Okay, I was like over excited. I was so goddamn excited. I messed up going hell to book my goddamn flight. Okay, that's how excited I was. Okay, I was so excited. And that was, by the way, my first time actually flying by myself. Okay, and actually first time booking a flight. okay, by my goddamn self. Honey, I was blind when it came to it, okay? I was blind when it came to it, all right? Now, my sister, Melissa, okay, my ace one, day one, okay, closer than close. She was she was gonna come with me to California, right? To accompany me. And I was so excited because when somebody is going with you, like somebody that you is extremely close to, and they going with you to an event and they there to support you, it felt so good. But we done messed up how to book the goddamn ticket so goddamn much that, honey, she didn't even have enough money because they take the money and then you do a refund or whatever it is like that. So then it's gonna take a few days for them to put the money back on the card. And I had to book the flight up, not the flight, like ASAP, like real quick, okay? And so I booked another flight, and I think it was probably that same day. Yeah, that same day I had to book another flight. Well, first of all, what happened was she booked the flights for us on her card. And then I booked my flight, and the flights that they had, I forgot exactly how it was, but it was a way weird, so she couldn't come on the same exact flight for me or something, right? And so I was like, oh my goodness, whatever. What wound up happening, get that book, honey. I'm trying to tell you, The Little Lamb. Okay, my love, get that book. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, trying to tell you, get that book. You can't focus. Let me just read this. Let me just read this. Okay, let me put the shades back on because it do something. Adds a little drama to this video. Okay, but let me do it. All right. Okay, let me just. Okay. All right. Let me just read this. And I know some people. I'm not even gonna say that. Okay, this book right here, Prosperity Bible. Okay. Now, Florence Shin, The Game of Life and How to Play It. Now, I keep telling you guys, if you think life is not a game, you sadly mistaken. Okay, you said. Now let me see. Okay, let me see if I can see the words with these glasses. Because if I hold my head down too much, the damn glasses will fall off. They're a little big. Now, let me see. I want to find this page. And all throughout this book it says this. It states this. It's universal law, by the way. Okay, here we go. All right. Now listen to this. This is The Science of Getting Rich. Okay, by Wallace Wattles. Okay, I don't care what it is they say you have. I don't care what it is, and I ain't no doctor. Disclaimer, I ain't no doctor. Okay. But one thing I'm going to tell you is this. Listen to this. To look upon the appearance of disease will produce the form of disease in your own mind and ultimately in your body. Unless you hold the door of the truth, which is that there is no disease. Okay? To look upon the appearances of poverty will produce corresponding forms in your own mind unless you hold the truth to that there is no poverty, there is only abundance. Now, I know somebody out there is saying, yeah, but how can I look at health when I feel this way? My body feels this way. Okay? Let me tell you something. You know what made me stop looking at my results and start focusing on what I want? Now, it's good. Results is good to know. It's good to look at. But not in a sense where as though each and every day you keep focusing on that thing. Each and every day you keep talking about that thing. Each and every day you are attached to that thing. Okay. What I started doing was I started studying. Meaning I started reading the books. I started listening to the audios. Okay. To change my mindset. Let me tell you, everything starts off in the mind. Okay. Everything. Religion people know this. Okay. All right. Scientists know this. Everything starts off in the mind. And if you are constantly telling yourself that you have this, or that this is what it is, this is your life, you can never get better, guess what? You shall never get better. Okay? As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. Okay? If you say it is, guess what, my love? That's exactly what it is. I remember when I was a kid, my grandmother, she would have this saying. She would say, this here little thing in our mouths called the tongue, it could get you in trouble. Okay. Merely to say, what you continuously speaking, okay, over yourself, or gossiping over people, gossiping and stuff like at that time she was really talking about gossip, right? Gossiping, okay, it could get you into trouble. So you want to be mindful of what you constantly say, okay? You want to be mindful. Is a young lady named Crystal Alkaline Dula. Okay, and she from Louisiana. Tracy, I wonder if you know. I wonder if you know Crystal. Okay, I'm quite sure Miss Harden heard of her. Okay, because Crystal, she's into herbs and stuff like that. But she had an autoimmune disease. Okay, and she went to the doctors and got blood work done and stuff like that. And they couldn't really figure out what it was that she had. But come to find out, I think it was lupus. And within, I don't know what part of Louisiana she's from. I just know her from Facebook. Because she's a herbalist, and she's, she's like one of the I want to say one of the biggest herbalists. She's like really, really big. Crystal Alkaline Dula. Her business is called the Goddess Collection. And Crystal, she had, the autoimmune disease and, stuff like that. She said when she changed the way she ate and everything like that, months later, she had went to the doctor, they couldn't find nothing. Okay. So you have to be mindful of, we have to be mindful of what we speak over ourselves, because everything starts off with a thought, with thinking. Okay, everything starts off with thinking. And many people say, well, we all think. That is not true. Please. Could you please stop saying that we all think? Okay. Hey, Luca, PC, baby, PC, honey, I'm doing better than great. Okay, I remember I was working at this security company, and one of the managers, he always used to say, I'm doing better than great. And I said, afterwards, after I got into personal development, I said, he must be listening to some personal development. Okay, that's probably where he got it from. But I'm doing better than great. And in the words of Les Brown, better than most. Okay, better than great and better than most. Okay, all right. So listen, I don't think that matters. I don't think, I think if I wanted big houses and fancy cars, I'd be more motivated. I don't think that's why you should be, or why anybody should be more motivated because of fancy cars and fancy houses. And motivation, it dies down after a while. Okay, motivation, that's why people will go to certain speaking engagements, seminars, and they be so motivated, but then later on when they get back home, it's like the same exact thing. What gets me excited about life This is what gets me excited about life. One, I know I am the goddamn creator of my reality. Whatever it is that I say I desire, I want, I know I can have it. That's one. Two, I know abundance is my birthright. So the houses and the cars and stuff like that, I know that is my birthright. Three, I know I am here to be of service. Okay? And how I teach. I let you know that wherever you are, you do not have to stay there, but only if you're choosing to do so. Okay? Four, I'm so ecstatic about life because I wake up each and every day doing exactly what I got them love. I love to inspire. I love to teach. I absolutely love it. And so the houses and the cars and everything like that, that's a byproduct. Okay? That's a byproduct. But at the same time, I don't feel like, oh, I supposed to, live in this, do this, or drive that. No. We are creators. Okay? And in whatever it is that you desire to be, do, have, that is your birthright. All right, so let me get back to the story, what I was saying about Lisa Nichols, okay? Someone said to me, I said, when we were playing games, get a life, and then he said back at me, at least my dad is with me, and I can't get past that. All right, look, okay. I want to, I appreciate that, Luca, okay? When people say things, you have two choices, okay? You can either take what they say and allow that poison to go inside you. And in the words of Wayne Dyer, he said, we don't die from the snake bite, we die from the venom. The venom is that person saying, at least my dad is still with me. Okay? Now you could allow that to destroy your day. Okay? Or you can say, I don't know if your father transitioned or what. Okay? Or you can say, you know what? This person is speaking because they upset. Okay? But why should I allow them being upset to destroy my day? Why? Like, if somebody is upset, like, we got to understand, we all have choices, okay? And when people say certain things, we have a choice, right? We have a choice to entertain it, or we have a choice to say, you know what? I'm not gonna entertain it. Okay? All right? And what they eat don't make me shit. Okay? That's how you have to look at your life. You can't take everything, and it's a great book called Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, okay, who says in this book, take nothing personal. Because the more you taking things personal, okay, the more you are going to be affected by what people say and do. And half of the people ain't even thinking. Okay, and even if the person, even if your father, is say for instance, I don't know if your father, transitioned or whatever, but even if your father, wasn't there, okay, all right. But why allow what somebody say to get up under your skin so much that now your whole goddamn day messed up? Your whole day is ruined by words, by words. And another thing, you got to ask yourself, why are you so upset? Oftentimes it's not so much what the person said, is something behind what they said. Okay? Oftentimes it's not, the person saying whatever. I'm looking for the book, The Four Agreements. Hold on. This book. Okay? I went to Five Below the other day. They had this book and Five Below for $5. Okay. The Four Agreements. Phenomenal, amazing, you talking about amazing read? This book right here is an amazing read. It's so, so good. Okay. By Don Miguel Ruiz. Such a phenomenal book. So good. Okay. Now, let me get back to it, to the story time, okay? You guys got time? Okay, because I got time. Okay, I got time to tell this. I got time to tell this beautiful story, okay? I got time. So, now, my sister, we booked the flights. You get what I'm saying? We booked the flights and stuff like that. We done messed up on the flights, okay? But, that's how you learn, okay? If you never done something, it's going to be times where as though you're going to be messing things up. And that's okay. Okay, that's okay. Right? You got time to, okay, Tracy, okay, that's why we sisters, okay? But when you never do, first of all, don't be hard on yourself. Okay, don't be hard on yourself. And things will work out. Okay, I am an optimistic person. I'm not a pessimist. Okay, I don't look at the damn cup half empty. Okay, if you're a pessimist, always talking about how your life is going wrong, things are going wrong, and all this other stuff. Okay, I'm not that type of gal. Okay, and I don't want to keep on hearing that your life is going. It comes a point in time where so all right, you done said that already. Okay. Now, what are you finna do about it? Because keep talking about your problems ain't gonna come up with a goddamn solution. If you keep talking about it, you got to start focusing on a goddamn solution and saying, well, how could I do something different? What is it that I can do something different in order for my results to change? Now, it was something Myron Golden said, okay? If you are asking questions, like, empowering questions, you're going to get empowering answers. Okay. You have to ask empowering questions in order to get empowering answers. All right. Instead of you focusing on, oh, well, this is in my life. This is what's going on. You heard what the book just said. If you pay attention to goddamn sickness, you shall receive more of it. If you pay attention to poverty, you shall receive more of that. And this is why I study. Okay? Exactly why I study. So, me and my sister, we done booked the flights and stuff like that. We get ready, okay? And then I think the dates was wrong or something, right? So, now I'm booked a flight. And now my sister, she has to tell me the unbearing news, okay? I'm not going to be able to go with you. I said, okay, I felt like, oh my goodness, because now I have to fly by myself. I wasn't gonna miss Lisa Nichols, okay? I was going, okay? Whether she was going or if she wasn't going, I just was gonna have to put my big girl drawers on, honey, and figure it out, okay? And so this is how you know if what you say you want, if you really want it. So my sister, she tells me, oh, I'm not going to be able to go. I think I don't know if she had to work that day or something. But I'm like, oh my goodness, why, right? Okay. So we get past that. Now I booked the flight and something happened with the money or something, whatever. Okay, I'm not even going to talk about that. So I booked the flight. I'm excited. Okay. That flight, it was for the same exact week. Or was it next week? It was one of the two. Now, only the thing I had was the fear for me to book the flight, right? And yeah, it was just a fear to book the flight. I already paid for my ticket, to get for the event. But my room, okay, I didn't pay for my room yet. And I was expecting my refund, okay, my income tax refund. But I didn't know if it was going to hit, before I went or whatever it was. And so what happened was it hit. My taxes, it hit. So now I'm in a mall. I'm going shopping. Okay, because I'm like, oh, I'm finna be in LA. Okay, this was my first time going to LA. I'm like, I'm finna be in LA. Okay. So I'm ecstatic. I'm excited, okay? Because I'm like, you know what? I'm doing it. And let me tell you something. I was a little afraid of planes, okay? A little afraid of planes. This was gonna be my second time on a plane, but my first time being on a plane by my goddamn self, okay? And so what wound up happening was I needed to go from where I lived, I needed to catch the bus. It was like the Boston bus, okay? Boston from 2 towns over from where I no 3 towns from where I live, Secaucus. So Secaucus to Boston is sausage. What, Tracy? You wanted to be in the Air Force? Honey, what happened with that? Tracy, okay. Oh my goodness. Honey, let me tell you something. We be thinking that we don't have like too much in common, like with each other. Um, but it's a lot of things that we tend to have in common with one another. But one second, I'm eating. But yeah, I was a little nervous, okay? And so, because growing up, I used to hear my mama say, how she was afraid of heights and how she was scared of heights and stuff like that. So I was a little nervous, okay? And so, I had took the bus from Secaucus. I had took it over to Boston, okay? So when I got to Boston and stuff like that, I had to board the flight. Now, the flight that I had boarded, it was Boston term Boston Airport, okay? And the guy who I was in a relationship with at that time, I thought that he was gonna come with me, okay? Mm-mm. Let me tell you something. In life, oh, honey, I just was about to say something about that, okay? All right. Because your sister went in, they wouldn't let your sister go. I was just about to say something about that. That's exactly why I brought up about the guy. So the guy who I was in a relationship with at the time, okay, now he knew that I was a little afraid of flying, because I only been on a plane one previous time and it was with him. So he had a business trip to go on. And I was thinking that, he was going to meet me, at the airport in Boston. Or he was going to meet me because he was at that time, he was in Florida. Right. But honey, that's something for a whole nother day. Okay. He was messing with someone in Florida. Okay. While I was at the airport, I'm thinking like, oh, he's going to meet me and stuff like that. No, he ain't meet nothing. So I had to catch the flight from Boston to was it, I believe, Kansas, right? And then from there I had to take another flight that was gonna bring me to LA. Okay. Some things in life we're gonna have to do by ourselves. Okay. Like my sister, okay. I wanted her to go with me as bad as anything. But it was something I wanted to do. And although she couldn't accompany me, physically, she was there with me, over the phone. We would speak over the phone, how my mama, calling to see how I was doing, how everything was, and, stuff like that. And so sometimes in life, you're going to have to do the thing by yourself. Okay, because you was born by yourself and you are capable of doing it by yourself. Okay, it's just the conversation or that chatter, I like to say, the monkey in the mind, that tends to tell you, certain things, that you can't do this or you can't do that or whatever it is. And the truth of the matter is that you can do it. You really can. Okay. So I remember, and I didn't know anything. I got to Santa, is it Santa Fe? Yeah, I'm thinking about the goddamn car. I don't know. So I got to LA, okay. And I knew the name of the hotel I was, booked at, which was the same exact hotel where, Lisa Nichols was speaking at. But I didn't know like how far the hotel was. Okay. Yes, we learn from those lessons. Yeah, we sure do. And that's how we grow. Okay. That is exactly how we grow. So I didn't know, what I did was I just put in, I said, oh shoot, I'm a Uber. At that time, I was an Uber driver, Uber and Lyft driver. So I just put in, going to this hotel and stuff like that. So when I got to the hotel, I was a little nervous, okay, as expected. I was a little nervous because I said, God damn, but I got there. The day I got there, the event was happening. They actually started, I believe it was on Thursday. I got there on Friday. Okay. The event, it was up until Monday. But I left, was it Sunday? Yeah, I left Sunday was like the end of it. Okay. Um, it was the end of it. And Lisa Nichols events, when she had them, they for hours, like 8 hours, okay. And I remember, once I got to the hotel and stuff like that, afterwards, honey, I was going to their supermarket out there and everything. Okay. They got a supermarket called Ralph's. I was in LA going to Ralph's super because I needed notebooks to, to write in and take notes while she was speaking. Lisa Nichols was speaking. And so I went today. I got a lift and was talking to the lift driver because one thing that I remembered was that we are all connected. That we are all connected, and it don't matter where you go. Okay, your energy, it goes with you. So if you're a calm person, a loving person, caring, positive person, that goes with you. Okay. And so I was talking to the Lyft drivers over there and stuff like that. Honey, we was connected. Okay. And so afterwards, I went back to the hotel and stuff like that. But you don't be in a hotel all goddamn day because you got to go to that event. Okay. Lisa Nichols event. And, I was a little nervous. Hey, Sarah, peace here, baby, peace here, peace here, peace here. And I was a little nervous because I didn't know nobody there, okay, at the event. But one thing that we all had in common is we all relate to Lisa Nichols, and we all was there based upon what Lisa Nichols teach, okay? And so that was enough. But I remember it was this one event, this one thing that Lisa Nichols had us do. Okay, oh my goodness, now this part, I didn't know that she did this, okay? So what Lisa Nichols will tell you to do, okay, and this is really to get you out of your comfort zone. She will have you partner up. So it goes like this. She'll say, grab somebody, not somebody grab somebody that you don't know, right? And you gotta, go to a stranger, somebody you don't know. And you have to look in their eyes and you have to repeat these words. And it was some words that she said, honey, I was boiling like a baby. Okay. It was two phenomenal women that I had partnered with, and I didn't know them from a milk carton. Oh my goodness. Okay. And we had to say, things that was like, we was vulnerable, right? And I cried and cried and cried. Okay. But that event, it was so amazing. And now the reason why I'm telling you guys this story is because it is. When I went to that event, because remember what I said, you want to be around people that you can relate to. Before that, I used to watch the Lifetime movies, okay? And I didn't see any hardly black person on there with beautiful homes, okay? I always seen white people with beautiful homes. So therefore, I thought, maybe not this lifetime. But once I started studying and once I started being around other people that look like me, that can relate to me, and I can relate to them, guess what? I started understanding it was possible. Okay, because Lisa Nichols is a multimillionaire. And it was so many women, okay, and couples that was of color. And it was other people, white people and stuff. It was Asian people, different people. But it was so many people of color that was coming to the stage. And the way they was talking about how they made $1 million or how they made several millions, it was almost as if they was talking about earning $100. The way they talked about it. And from me being exposed to that, see, it wasn't about, so much about the event. It was more so about the environment and about the community. And from me being exposed to that, I started saying, it's possible for me. And so when I tell you guys I study each and every day, I tell you that, and I don't say that like to brag, like, oh, look at me, I study each and every day. No, I tell you that to say, if you want to change your life, you have every right and ability to change your life. Only thing you have to do is change your mindset. And in order for you to change your mindset, you have to study. Yeah, there's a lot of successful, people of color. But this was the first time I was in a room with them, honey. Okay. This was the first time that I was in a room with multimillionaires. Okay. And it wasn't just one. It was a multitude of them. Okay. But you have to, because this is the thing, right? Sometimes we may not want to do certain things because it makes us uncomfortable. But if all day long you are comfortable, then you're not growing. I can almost guarantee you're not growing. If all day long, if you're not doing nothing, and you're supposed to grow, remember what I said, it's create or disintegrate. It's either you create or you're dying, okay? It's either one or the other. And you're supposed to be growing each and every day, okay? And that's why I wanted to tell you guys that story. You don't believe in, the reason why you don't believe in you is because somebody had tried to convince you that you don't deserve that. And the only thing you do throughout the day is try to convince yourself you don't deserve that, or you could never have it. And that is not true. That is not true. Okay. And even on YouTube. Okay. If you go on YouTube, there's so many YouTubers, okay, that started off where you currently are. Okay. And you may say, well, you afraid to get in front of the camera. Not all of us, when we first started getting in front of the camera, it was like, oh, I'm so excited. Okay. It was one point where, so I remember when I was younger. Okay. When I was in this all girls program, and we would do like different events and stuff. And I remember this event, like they would record us and stuff like that speaking. And it was one point a time where, so I was like, I don't like the way I sound, on camera or whatever it is. Or I don't like the way I sound, when I hear myself. But, nowadays, I'm going back over my videos, okay, several times throughout the day. I watch my videos. Yes, I watch my videos and I go back over my videos, okay? All right? But one of the things I remember hearing Zig Ziglar say, he said, do the thing poorly at first until you know how to do it well. See, you think that, oh, well, I should just be brilliant at this. Okay. You may do it poorly at first, and that is okay. But stick to it and do it until you know how to do it better. All right? Okay. Then I got some editing to do. Okay, I got these 2 videos I gotta edit and then I gotta read. Okay, I love you guys. Make sure you're rocking out, believing in yourselves. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe. And until next time, I get you guys on Up and Up. Peace.